Okay, debating whether to take this with me. Should I bother putting that in the box or what? Yeah, I guess so. So Nemesis is going to chase us a bit now. So we do have to be a bit careful, but yeah, it's not a big deal. Just likes being a pain. I do like the remake overall. RE3 remake. It does have its faults and its problems. There is stuff it doesn't do as well. Like I do agree. Oh. I do agree with the complaints that it's a shame the graveyard section and like the worm gravedigger was it is removed. Yeah, no, I'll leave that. I think that's a shame, but the cut content is a shame. I don't hate it. It's not a huge problem. It's just what it could be, and it is a relatively short game. It does feel a bit rushed, I think, which is a shame. But it's not a bad game. And there's a lot of stuff I really like in it. Like I like Keela as a character a lot more. Well, actually, I do really like her in this. But then I like her remake 3 character as a personality, I should say, is really feisty and badass. So she's a badass in this, but you know, different kind of badass. And I also like the interactions between her and Carlos. I think they show a lot of chemistry, which I don't think the ones in this do that much. Oh, look at those tiny red herbs. What is going on there? Are those not supposed to be there? What is going on there? Look at that. There's 2 tiny red herbs. But then when you change camera angle, they disappear. I think that's one of the things they've... Oh. I guess that's the journalist. Okay, let's just get this and get out of here. There's usually, well, there can be, what it's called now, gunpowder. Ooh. Gunpowder pickups in there. Oh dear, she's on fire. Well, I guess they must have uh, spawned in a different location. Yeah, I think like the remakes, one of the best things about them is the characterization. Like the chemistry between the characters, I think works a lot better in the remakes than the originals, which I really like. Like they feel like real people. Granted, obviously these originals are old games, so it's probably to be expected, but I think that chemistry is what keeps me from being too annoyed about the bad points about them or the downsides to the remakes. Like, because with both 2 and 3, they did cut a lot of stuff, especially with 3. Oh look, a DeLorean. I really didn't like with the remake of 2 that they scaled down the AB campaigns and the differences. Because I was hoping they'd fix the problems the original zapping system had, but then they made the problems even worse. Because it was really cool in 2 that you had the A game, and then you could go on to play the B game and play like the other side of what the other character was doing, while you, as the original hero in the A side, were fighting your battles. So I just got distracted by that. Is that reversed? That doesn't look right. But yeah, like it was really cool that you could play the other side of the story, sort of thing. But then, like when you did play, you sort of realise, hang on, why do some items respawn? Why do you do the same things in the same locations? Well, not the same things, but like you pick up keys in the same locations that the other character picks up a key, rather than doing your own thing. So, like in that sense, we are about to get the holster, aren't we? So, might as well pick these up. I'll leave that one for now. Yeah, in that sense, was that a gravestone on the wall? Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? That's really weird. Yeah, in that sense, like it was great that you had the A and the B campaigns, and they were like different sides of the same story. Nice. But then it also sort of sucked because you were doing the same things in the same areas. Like, even though Leon and Claire had different keys and key items to search for, and they did have like certain areas that each of them could only go to. It still sucked that like a lot of their campaigns, like whether it was A or B, they did it in the same areas that the other character did, sort of thing. Like Claire has her own items and Leon has his own items. but they still get them in the same location in the police station. Yeah, the hope was, at least with me, that with the remake of 2, they'd make the plot points make a lot more sense. Like, Leon would do stuff in places that Claire wouldn't. But he can still do what he needs to do with, was it the night key or whatever? Or the chess piece keys. So we need a fuse and oil. And we need 2 parts for the oil.
You're one of the survivors from the rescue team, right? I just ran into your teammate, Carlos.
How did a girl like you manage to survive?
Hey, I'm no ordinary civvy. I'm a member of STARS.
STARS? You mean the RPD Special Force Team?
Hey, is someone wounded back there?
I love how sassy she is in this scene. She really gives Nikolai attitude for no reason.
They're coming. Get ready. Fire. Fire. Stay together.
Calm down.
I do love Mikhail's character.
Everything is gonna be okay.
I'm glad they gave him more scenes in the remake. But yeah, before we go through that, I just think with remake 2, at least I was, I presume the other fans were, we were expecting them to expand on that A-B system and have it make more sense. So Leon did his plot points running parallel to Claire's plot points, or the A character had their plot points running parallel to the B character's plot points, sort of thing. But then they didn't really do that. They sort of made one campaign and like a few slight scene changes, I think, for the B character. Like it's even more confusing than the original's A-B campaigns were, in terms of like what characters, the continuity. Yeah, let's get on with the game.
So Jill, did you decide to help us out? It looks like we're the only ones who survived. We should work together.
No, we can't trust her.
Why? But Sergeant, we need her help. Our unit's down to you, me, and Lieutenant Mikhail. That's it. And Mikhail's hurt bad. If we don't cooperate, we won't be walking away from this mission.
Fine. Then let's go over our plan. We're moving to the clock tower area, which is the designated landing zone for the extraction chopper. Once we get there and give the signal, the chopper will fly in and pull us out.
That's a lot of ground to cover. I don't think we can make it on foot.
The main problem we have is that the landing zone is cut off from here by the fire. So we have no choice but to use this cable car to navigate through it. Fortunately, we can also use it as a moving shield to get us through the worst areas.
That works for me. Good plan, sir.
Okay, people, let's get moving.
Jill, put this on.
Nice. You know, either Jill's a really tiny woman or this is a huge tram when you look at the scale. Oh, that no smoking sign's backwards. Interesting. Also, I find it interesting that the UBCS guys were dropped off as teams, but then they all seem to be on their own fighting. Like, you never find five or six of them dead, do you? You just find like one corpse, like a single guy. And this fire, do we think this is related to... Let's bring up the map. Do we think this is a separate fire to the... Oh, it must be, mustn't it? I was going to say, is it related to the fire in 2? But then this is before 2, isn't it? This is like a day or two before 2 starts. But then that does look like the truck model from 2. But then it is just an American truck, isn't it? God, I love these gnarly corpses. Sweet baby Jesus. Oh dear. And you can tell the wall on the floor is active because his friend can move him. Oh, okay. His head's not moving though, is it? That's interesting. So what do we think this is? I do love that we have like a bigger map of the city, even though we don't go to a lot of these areas. Wait, what is this? Okay, that's the parking garage. But what's this big open space? Did they just not colour that bit of the mapping right? I do like how gnarly the zombies look in this one though, like compared to 2. Authorised personnel only, Raccoon Police. Okay. This looks almost sci-fi, whatever this building is, doesn't it? Oh wait, we keep the wrench. Okay.
Jill! Hey, the zombies are getting restless.
I know. I can hear them. What's going on?
As you do.
Jill!
What's wrong?
They're coming. They must have sniffed us out. They know we're here.
Hey, calm down.
Any objections to my playing hero this time?
What are you doing? Carlos!
Ah, let me go. So I think all there is in here then, if the ammo hasn't spawned here, it'll be at the sales office. So all we need to pick up here is the additive or the machine oil. God, what a genius I am that I can just about do this. Wait, what? It's A 3 times? That's weird. Usually it changes up, doesn't it? Oh dear. Yeah, we should probably get out of there.
Carlos! No!
So I presume his eyes are supposed to be closed here, but because it's a PS1 game, you can't see that.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. That hero stuff is harder than it looks.
Oh dear.
Ouch, my ears are ringing. We both should be deaf by now. Okay, I'm gonna scrounge up some equipment. There might not be any at our destination.
Kind of a surprise that didn't kill them both, to be fair. Because that was really close and that was a huge explosion. What? That should have killed more of them. We'll come back for those. Is this supposed to be City Hall then? It's a bit small for City Hall though, isn't it? No, it can't be, can it? It's supposed to be the park, isn't it? Or a park in the city. Oh no, it's City Hall. Okay. Office, Raccoon, City Hall. Or maybe it's supposed to be like multiple buildings that are... Multiple buildings that are all City Hall together. Okay, we'll save here then. And drop off lots and lots of goodies.